Hey, what's going on, nation? I'm Scott from MuscularStrength.com, and you know what, guys? I went through all your comments on the first video in this series, which was the chest non-responder, and after reading the comments, I started to realize that you guys basically wanted me to make a video for every single body part, and so that's what I'm going to do. Today, we're going to talk about the back, or more specifically, the lats, but if you guys want to make sure you don't miss any of the future videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you click that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Now, when it comes to the back, there's two planes of motion that we obviously work through in our workouts. We do vertical pulling movements and horizontal pulling movements. So I'm going to show you guys two techniques that you can use depending on what exercise that you're currently doing. And now remember, what I'm showing you guys is a technique that you should be doing before you start your sets and in between your sets. This is not something that you do to fatigue or to superset. What we're trying to do here is activate dormant muscle tissue or dormant muscle fibers to help you be able to recruit more of them during your sets so that you guys can lift heavier weights. So here we go. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is a simple, basically vertical pulling movement that's going to help you with all of your vertical pulling movements, whether you're doing pull-ups, lat pull-downs, reverse lat pull-downs, and the list goes on. And our goal here is to really activate the lats with a nice deep stretch and a nice hard flex at the bottom of the movement. Now, what I want you guys to do is get just a single handle like this. And for some of you, depending on how tall you are, you might be able to sit down like this and really reach and stretch. But as you can see for me, my arms are long. I'm about 5'10", so like average height. So for me, I'm not able to reach as high as possible and get a deep stretch. So I'm going to have to go to the floor. But now once I'm on the floor, what I can do from this position is I can actually really let my arm hang loose and feel a nice deep stretch all the way throughout my lats from top to bottom. But we're going to take this one step further, guys, and in order to maximize the stretch, you actually want to turn your hand so your palm is facing in. So at the top of the movement, your palm's going to face in, and you're going to really feel that nice deep stretch in your lat. And then what you're going to do from here is pull down and then rotate so your palm is now facing forward to get that nice tight flex at the bottom of the movement. And you're just going to simply rotate all the way up, all the way down. And remember, guys, this is nice, like medium-sized weight, just literally allowing me to feel a stretch and feel a flex to try to activate as much of that dormant muscle fiber in my back as possible to make my sets more intense and hopefully be able to add more weight. Even if it's 5 to 10 pounds, guys. Every little bit of weight's going to help, especially if you're in a muscle building or hitting a strength plateau. So all you're going to do is literally 5 to 8 repetitions per side. So as soon as you finish 5 to 8 with the right hand, you're going to do 5 to 8 with the left hand. And just to show you guys a different angle of what this looks like, palm facing in at the top, and then as you come down, rotate so your palm is facing forward, flex that lat, all the way up, palm facing in again. Rotate as you come down, palm facing forward. And all we're doing is stretching and flexing the lats. Now, when it comes to your horizontal pulling movements, and guys, I'm going to show you this on the cable machine, but this does apply. So if you're doing a bent over row, underhand grip, overhand grip, pendlay row, T-bar row, it's all the same. You're still going to come over here and do this to try to get a bit more activation. Because you can also do all those exercises on this machine as well. I obviously recommend doing the majority of them with the free weights because you're going to be able to lift a lot heavier than what the weight stack here is. But that's a video for another day. So when it comes to the horizontal pulling motion, we're actually going to do the opposite of what I just showed you over on the lat pull-down station. Instead of starting with your palms facing up or palm facing in, you're actually going to start with your palm facing down like this. And your goal is going to be to get a nice deep stretch in your lat, and then as you pull the weight back, you're going to twist and turn your hand so your palms are facing up, And then you're going to flex and squeeze your lat as hard as you can before returning to the starting position and repeating this for reps. And again, guys, we're not trying to fatigue the muscle. We're trying to activate dormant muscle fibers. And you want to make sure you're only doing 5 to 8 repetitions, twisting and rotating. As soon as you finish one side, then go to the other side and complete 5 to 8 repetitions over there. But I want to take this one step further with you guys, because if you're tall, like I am, you're not going to be able to do this from the seated position and really activate and feel a real deep stretch. So in order to get a nice deep stretch, you're probably going to have to sit behind the seat like this so that you can go forward and really let the weight pull and feel that nice deep stretch in your lats. And then as you come back, instead of stopping here, I actually want you to rotate so you can get that extra little bit of activation by pulling that arm back as hard as you can before returning back to the starting position, and repeat this. And just to show you guys a few reps on the other side, this is what it's going to look like. So all the way forward, all the way back, and repeat for 5 to 8 repetitions. If you guys utilize techniques like this, and that's what it comes down to. It all comes down to little tips and tricks to help make your workouts more intense. This is the kind of stuff that's going to help you bust through a muscle building plateau. You don't have to change your entire program if you stop seeing gains. Try stuff like this first, and remember, you're only doing this in between sets and before the set starts. Do you have to do it for every single exercise? Probably not. Probably just for the first couple, but still, it's a tool now in your arsenal to ensure that when you're training back, you're hitting those lats as hard as you possibly can. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please be sure to smash that like button. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.